you know, something can really be said when the shift knob can be seen in the first and second picture. Are you trying to compensate for something, or?
What the hecking heck is up, kumquats and gumdrops? Today it's Zach and Danny here again for another Rice or Nice video.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah. Welcome.
Are you ready to have your Miatas roasted? Maybe we should just name this to Roast My Miata instead
roast
of
my Miata?
Instead of Rice or
when
Nice.
I think roasted, I think s'mores.
S'mores. All right, guys, put your s'morey Miatas on the plate. We're gonna get into judging these bad boys right now. Okay, so I know it's been a little bit since we've gotten a chance to do a Rice or Nice, and I apologize for that. It's just been really hectic working on the Joker and doing a lot of things in life. Life just catches up, and there's just been so much happening in life right now, and it's just it's a little nuts. So first off, here in this slideshow that we have going on, we have at Jade MX-5 with this heckin' beautiful purple NA Miata. I love the Rocket Bunny kit that she has going on, and I'm not sure if the silver hardtop is meant to be that way. It's just kind of like it looks kind of nice, and I can't tell if those are like the same APR mirrors I have. But what do you think of this, Daniel?
I love it. I think it's really pretty. I like one of those fender flares.
Yes,
I love those and how it connects to like the front of the Miata.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like the bolts, and then the silver hardtop I think is really cool because it matches the wheels. Does it not accentuate the wheels?
I did not really notice that before, but I believe that it does. It actually it looks pretty good.
Oh, 100%. Look at those wheels with that hardtop. It looks gorgeous.
I think that does look really good. I'm not a huge fan of the bumper cut that gets done. Like, that looks a little...
At the end?
That looks kind of... But I love the rest of it's what's called the Rocket Bunny kit. She's got the Rocket Bunny spoiler with the Rocket Bunny fender flares. They kind of have like a defining style versus other fender flares.
Yeah.
And it's a heckin' Unos. So like... We already know Unos means no rice, so like we're good. So I'm gonna give this one the big old ding of the nice. I'm just gonna say nice. I think this one's nice, not rice. It's not a big of words. English guys, English. Do you speak it, mother? All right. So up next here we have at mad_MX5.
I don't like the fender flares.
I'm just gonna go let Danny take this away because I'm just gonna rip on it too much. So let's hear it.
Okay, fender flares. Also, you have the column thing. I don't like it. It's stupid. I don't get it.
Not stupid. Those are amazing.
I don't like it though. I think it looks so bad. I think it looks like you're trying to scoop up something. Like if I was in a video game, I would be like, oh, you can scoop up the trash, I guess. That's what you get. That's all you're getting.
So that's a splitter that's meant to be like that. Like it's okay. So like if air hits it and it pushes on this without those supports, it'll literally break that. It's downforce. It adds like mad downforce, so like it keeps your car on the ground. Like that's the point of it. I don't understand why the front of the car isn't low like the back of the car. Maybe because that splitter generates so much downforce. I also think the interior was done terribly as far as the dash goes. Looks insanely gross.
If it didn't look like a really bad wrap job on the inside of your Miata, maybe it would look really nice. Like I feel like a little white stripe can be very classy if you want it to be. I love the hearts. And is that painted? It looks like it's painted.
The whole taillights are tinted, but they put tape where the hearts are and then left those on.
I think it looks really cute.
I'm gonna just like straight up say, like, if this is I hope this is just a stance car. I mean, I don't like stance cars, that's just me, but if this is a stance car, like, okay, I understand why the wheels are like that, but those tires are insanely stretched. Those are like some 15 by 10 wheels with with thick wheels, like with the 195s on there. Like, I don't know what's going on there necessarily.
What are the holes for?
Those are holes in the bumper that's kind of like acts the same as a bumper cut, because up under the bumper air will get trapped when you're going at a super high speed or a certain speed down the track. This car doesn't necessarily look functional for the track. So I don't think that those really have any functions. I mean, maybe it could be a mountain attack car, but then in that case, you shouldn't have those super wide wheels with the super tiny rubber on there. Like, you should get that stuff in with that positive offset, not that negative offset that you got on there. Stop running such wide wheels and get some wide tires in there so you can actually, you know, stick to the ground instead of those terrible all seasons that are just going to slide all over the road and make your double spoiler thing that you got going on absolutely useless. And a hardtop. And there's a hardtop spoiler. Oh.
The swirly doos on the biggest spoiler, I guess. What if you got in a crash? Like, that's
oh, definitely. Those
really
totally like fly
dangerous.
off and like impale somebody in the neck hole.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah. This one gets a big old rice cake from us.
Yeah.
Rice cake. Up next, we have at twilight.mx5. So we have, I don't necessarily like NB Miatas, but I believe this is an NB2, but I'm not 100% sure. It looks a little bit better on the front. Everything looks just like nice on it. It's a nice, you know, stock color, nice stock wheels. That flake is awesome. Maybe it's not necessarily stock, but it looks like the stock.
I love that color.
Montego.
I want that color. I want
yeah,
it.
this is the color that you want.
That's the color I want. If I get a Miata, I love that color. I will always love that color. I will die for that color.
This one just right off the bat is just gonna get a nice. There's not a single ricey thing about this. Stock seats, stock inside, literally just lowered on.
I like the little back flare. What is that? Like
a mud flap.
Mud
Just
flap?
yeah. Mud flap.
It's cute, and it matches with the side of the body because like that is all the same.
Yeah, that's called a Tupperware body kit.
Yeah,
that's
it's very pretty. I think it looks very nice.
Yeah, very. So this one gets a good old nice from us. Up next, we have one of my personal favorites. We have at Meep.Miata. If you guys haven't yet seen the whole series by It's Just a 6 on YouTube or their whole Save the Manuals giveaways that they have, they have been doing it for I think like a year now. They sell merchandise and stuff for It's Just a 6 on their website, and you get entries into winning these vehicles that they build and do a whole series on. And they absolutely destroyed Meep as a silver Miata, silver NA at Miata. They put a 300 shot of nitrous through it, blew up the motor, then got a 1.8, built the motor, put a big turbo on it, and they built this vehicle, which is Meep the Miata, and it's gone through so much and so many changes, and it's just an awesome car now. And just recently, as of like 2 days ago, one of my stickers from Storm Garage ended up on there. Yeah, if you don't know, we heckin' sell Storm Garage stickers. They're currently there
on screen now.
Boom, yeah, one of them for $6 or 2 for $10. I ship them anywhere in the world, whether you're in the North Pole in Antarctic, North Pole,
that's it.
over where Santa Claus lives, or if you're over in Australia, or if you're in the middle of the freaking Sahara Desert. As long as you got an address, I can send you a freaking sticker. So free shipping anywhere you are. So totally go out and get the stickers. Okay, back to Meep. So Meep the Miata. I absolutely love this thing. The paint job looks great for what it is. For a cheap paint job. It's got underglow, which is arguably English. Arguably English. Rice, but it doesn't have obnoxious camber. It doesn't have obnoxious 17-inch wheels for some reason. The tires fit the wheels. It's a good sized tire. Toyo, I think they're Toyo
like
Proxy. Yeah,
inner camber.
it's Toyo R888s on there. Great tire that are on there. It's turbocharged. It's actually making power. It doesn't even have halo lights on it. It's just got regular projector updated headlights with a roll bar. It's besides the KBD Rice body kit. I'm not a big fan of the KBD or KDB, whichever one it is, the body kit that's on Meep. Not a big fan of it, but at least they mounted it properly to the side of the car instead of putting big old rivets to the side of Meep like every single person does. And the body kit's painted, unlike everybody who gets this body kit and leaves it black for 10 years on the vehicle before deciding to trade it off. right before the car dies and somebody decides to resurrect it and take the KBD body kit off of the vehicle. Sorry, that was a lot of words.
That was a lot.
Go
My
ahead.
turn. This is gorgeous. And yes, I'm glad that they painted the kit the same as the car. That looks awesome. But can I just say, because I am uneducated in the car world, what the heck is that underneath the pop-up lights? It looks like I can open a door. Does it not?
Those are turn signal intakes. That is
Turn signal intakes?
so normally where
Your
the
turn signal needs
light.
an intake?
Does
What
it?
is it for?
It's okay. It's so that you can still have your turn signal. There's still a light on there, right there, so you can see your left and right turn signal in the front of your car.
Yes.
Right here is an open air area that allows air to get shoved into the engine bay
Okay.
to allow air pressure to go in there, so cooler air comes in, cooling off
Okay,
your
so
engine.
it's an air intake for the engine, not for the
Correct.
turn signal.
They're called turn signal intakes because they're turn signals and they
Okay,
are intake
I just like
holes.
completely did not understand. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. You know, the white wheels, I think that looks really classy. I think that looks really cool. I really like it. I think it's really pretty. And I know you don't like the body kit. I think it's pretty. The way that it's put onto this car and the way that the wheels fit and everything looks very streamlined. I think it's beautiful.
Meep is a special exception. I am okay with it on Meep. It actually doesn't look incredibly terrible on Meep, and I think it brings Meep together. But then again, I might be biased because I have a special emotional attachment to Meep because of everything that I've seen with is just a 6 and following the whole build.
And we're gonna give this one a nice.
Oh yeah, big, super nice, total nice. Up next we have Irving Cruz on YouTube. There's only one picture of his Unos.
Wow.
I'm not exactly sure what year Unos this is, but it started out from an old guy. It didn't run. It was white and had flaking paint off and everything like that. And he did a whole YouTube series on kind of like restoring it and painting it and everything like that. And it was pretty cool. And he painted it Nardo gray out of everything, which I guess isn't bad for Miatas. You see it a lot on factory color from Audis and put on a lot of other like Subarus and BMWs and other things like that.
I'll be real. I think it's really pretty, and I don't know what it is, but that front spoiler, which I guess is for downdraft.
Front spoiler, are you talking about this?
That I think it looks really
That's
cool.
a GV lip.
A GV lip. Okay,
No.
because it's painted that way, it makes it look like a beard. So I'm just thinking big Iro vibes here. It just looks nice.
Iro vibes. Okay, are you talking
getting
about
Iro
these
vibes.
as well?
That's part of it. I'm talking about like
Okay.
the like indent into everything. It makes it
So
look really good.
this is a GV lip, and those are carbon Miata canyards or canards.
Okay, then the
canyards.
canyards with the GV lip look really nice together, especially because they're not the regular black that you see all the time. They are painted the same color as the car. It makes it look like a little Miata beard.
Okay, I have to agree with you on that. It looks good all together. And
It
the
looks
hardtop spoiler
good.
brings it together.
Yeah.
All I request is you get some low into this thing because, like, at least your tires aren't super stretched, but that offset is whack without rolling your fenders. So totally, like, just get that addressed and, like, then it'll be nice. So I'm going to give this one a 90% nice with a 10% not rice, but
10%.
non-likable.
Oh?
10%. We have at Yada Boy.
That spoiler cap? What do you call those?
Oh, those are
Caps?
end plates.
The
End plate.
end plates, though. It looks like an arcade cabinet.
Dude, it does. It looks like those little things you drop the coin in, or like a
Yeah.
Taco Bell, the thing where you drop the coin on and it like lands on the plate and you turn it. Like that's what the plexiglass. Dude, the car's so low. The freaking
It's
side
so
skirt,
low.
the side skirt are scraping
Oh yeah.
the ground.
How do you drive that over any sort of curb ever?
You don't.
You don't. You know, something can really be said when the shift knob can be seen in the first
Uh-huh.
and second picture. I don't know. It's just, are you trying to
man.
compensate for something, or?
Oh.
Just kidding. I can't say that. That's rude.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That is a rude statement.
That's so good. That sticker, I know the sticker for that HVAC center piece is literally $5 because I ordered one for my Miata as well. You can just literally stick it on there and it's the easiest thing to put on. Just fix that. Like that makes it like this sticker right here, that's the HVAC.
Oh.
Like it looks all cracked and old and just really like it pops out to me and hurts me and just makes me angry. These wheels are reps. They're JNC reps.
I like the design of the wheels. They look like
but
a Lotus flower.
Unfortunately, I believe they are copies of the Rotiform wheels, so they're rip-offs.
So overall, we're gonna say that this one is
rice.
Pretty rice.
This gets 137% rice cakes out of 138% rice cake.
A lot of rice cakes.
Super rice cakes. You can eat rice cakes off the front of this Miata for days.
Take them. Take the rice cakes.
Up next, we have Alex Thomas's Miata. She is actually from Wisconsin, as you can see in the plates. But this is I'm not sure what year M edition this is, but I believe it's a 1.8, so it's above 94. But it's absolutely beautiful. Yes. M edition. I love the blue purple. I forget the exact color code of it.
Indigo color. And this is the only Miata I've ever seen where I'm like, wow, that sleepy eye is sexy.
And it's not fully sleepy eyes. Those are just low pro headlights, and those I don't like sleepy eyes like at all. But these are like a few that are kind of just like they're sleepy but not sleepy, and I like it. Like I like it.
It looks like you're like, hey.
These are what people in the Miata community call mousetraps or style bars.
Style bars.
They're listed as a style bar straight from Mazda, but these
There's
are
no style in it at all.
The rest of this car, it just looks amazing. Like
Yeah.
I mean, from here, I guess the style bar doesn't look terrible, like from right here, but I don't really like how those look there. I just wish they had a style bar, but you could just like put 2 bars coming off of it to make it safer, so like it doesn't just go and just like snap your neck if you're rolling your car. But overall, this car is definitely getting a nice from me. I'm sorry, Alex, for what we did rip on it, but like
it looks beautiful.
It looks amazing. Like the
mirrors are the same color too.
Everything is low mile, like all original. Like a bunch of the stuff is original. She obviously added a few things, but like the price and everything you got it for, great deal, great car, looks amazing.
Very
sexy. If I had it, besides taking the style bar out, I'd probably leave it the same. I just think it looks great. So I'm giving this one a big old nice from me. Up next, we have a very unique Miata from at Tyler J. Schroeder.
Wow, that's patriotism right there.
Hashtag America.
America just in your face.
This here is the Freedom Miata. You may have seen this Miata in many memes. You may have seen it in like a lot of stuff online. A lot of people actually know this Miata all over the world. And it's funny because my friend Tyler was I'm not sure if he did the original spray job or not, but he was, owner of this vehicle, and it's here in Wisconsin. And so it's very cool to have this here, with this being such a memorable Miata that's been put around everywhere online. Obviously, any other situation, if it'd be any other color, it would be extreme rice. I'm not saying it's not rice here, with all the stickers it has, and the 16 or 17 inch, those are Mazda Speed Miata wheels. They looks a little ridiculous.
A little big.
They are a little big on the car. It makes it a little bit monster trucking.
No, it makes it more American.
More American. I like it, but this.
There's a little bit of lipstick on its nose there. It's just a little rubby, but some parts are smudging. But as far as being just a fun-loving Miata, I think it's pretty great. If I saw that on the road, I'd get happy and excited, and like that's what people want to rouse out of their cars. And I feel like this car is something that people are like, oh my god, I just saw that on the road. That looks so cool.
It's definitely unique. Don't get me wrong.
It is unique. Yes.
But it is 110% getting rice from me. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it gets a unique. You get a 10 out of 10 unique.
You get a 10 out of 10 unique, not rice from Danny.
Yeah.
So up next here we have at Heli Malniemand, and this I had to shrink this. I had to compress this picture because it was too high of a resolution that Google Drive would not take it for putting in the slideshow. It's an insanely great picture, an insanely clean NA Miata. I spy a style bar in there. It's a Unos right-hand drive. I think it is.
That is so gorgeous. It looks like it's out of like a comic book or somebody, like it almost looks hand drawn how detailed it is. You know, I know you're not a big fan of the style bar, but at least this one's within the theme of the colors here. I'm a big color person, if you haven't noticed. I think it looks pretty nice, and the paint job or wax or whatever is gorgeous. It's so beautiful, this Miata.
It
so
comes together. It's very, very nice. I absolutely love the rear finish panel on these because it's really long and wide for that wide other country license plate. Yeah. And the trunk looks very cool. It's a little different than how our trunks are shaped. I think that looks really great. The dual exhaust just works on this car. I can't see the other side on the tip to see if it's burnt into the plastic or how it is. This one for sure, 100% for me, even though it has a style bar in it, at least it has a hard top, gets 110% nice for me.
Yeah,
this is
gorgeous.
For sure nice. Up next we have at so.low.yada.
Halo pop-ups though, cute.
I actually do kind of like the halo, but this is just a big old. This is what I was talking about before with Meep. This is what I'm talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors on this car. Like the color, like it's all over the place. The car was rattle canned. It appears to be. I like the blue. Don't get me wrong. Like it's a cool color blue, but like.
Oh. Okay, hey, you know, the Harlequin Miata is a thing. That is a beautiful thing. This is not that though. Waiting because like you don't have that part or you couldn't paint that the same at the time and just like driving it as it is, it's whatever. You know, like some people like cars that have character that are like a little different, you know, and this is a little different. Can't say I like, what was in the front? Was that the GV lip, the black GV? Because I did not like that. I did not like the way that looks.
No.
And I don't like whatever the side.
That's a KBD side skirt that's been riveted or tech screwed into the car.
I just don't like how blocky it is.
You got the red paint coming through. You got all them extra stickers, and don't even get me started on the Japanese muscle. No, that's like on a Miata. No, let's just stop that right there. What? The AliExpress mirrors, no. The fuzzy dice, okay, that's unique in a Miata. You don't see that, but I don't know what to think about that. The GV lip, wow, everybody, ooh, so unique, bold statement. GV lip, ooh. Halos, completely unique. I don't see the dotted type of halos very often at all. Those look wonderful, and the color fits the car perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't know what the car looks like with the top up. Or wait, yeah, I do. Okay, there's the top right there. Looks like it has a new top. That's great. That looks good. That's cool. The rest of it, just get your taillight seal replaced. I hate those taillights. Those taillights are the pinnacle of they're one of the only aftermarket taillights for the Miata right away, and they're just cheap and gross and garbage, and they look terrible. I mean, I guess the only other options are going to really big, expensive taillights, like the ones I have on the Joker, but I guess, I don't know, keep it stock at that point. Just keep the taillights stock. You can mod everything else. Just don't put those ricey, gross, chromy, black taillights in there.
You know, it needs work. All rice. Charlie, it's all rice.
Oh yeah. Rice.
We're all rice here.
Rice. Love the color. Rice. Still rice. Doesn't matter. It's
a very pretty color.
Seafoam green rice.
It's a beautiful color.
Rice.
Pop-ups? Yeah. Rice.
Okay, that's all we have for the Miatas. And yeah, if you don't exactly know what the series is or about, go check out our first episode of Rice or Nice. Might change it to Roast My Miata, but for now we're keeping it to Rice or Nice because that's what we're doing for the judging system. Might do a different side part or an episode where it's just like roast my car, roast my ride, something like that. If you want to submit your Miata to this particular series, go check out the first video. The first video has the instructions in the first minute and 30 seconds of exactly what to do, how to submit everything, and just go ahead and submit your Miatas. If you just follow the rules, don't get butthurt if your Miata gets ripped on. You know, that's the biggest thing. It's all just fun and games. You know, we're just trying to pick apart the things that we can pick apart and uplift the things that we can uplift. And we're just having fun with it. You know, it's fun just seeing all the Miatas in the Miata community and just doing this all together as a whole, and having your Miata make it into the video to be online for the world to see.
Sure. And I mean, it's also like a huge learning experience, at least for me. I know hardly anything about cars, and I find that I'm learning a lot by questioning and wondering what things are. And you know, I try to give a different perspective because I am not a car person. So you now know what non-car people think of your rides.
Yeah, exactly. And you have like me who knows a lot in the Miata community. All I do is research this stuff and look at it all the time, and that's all I see and eat, sleep, and breathe Miata. I never thought I would say that in my lifetime when I was a child. My favorite car, my first Hot Wheel car, 1969 Camaro RS. You know, I wish it was an SS. It might be an SS. I never thought I would see the day where all I would be talking about and doing is Miata stuff, and it's cool to have, like we said, you know, the view of somebody who's a car person and somebody who's beginning to be a car person, or trying to see the views of what car people see. You know, just different perspectives. I think that's all we have for this episode. Like I said, make sure to go check out the Joker build. If you want to get stickers, message me at the Storm Garage on Facebook, or at the Storm Garage on Instagram, or if you want to add me on Snapchat, I'll potentially request it. Just it's ZStorm Games on Snapchat.
Just a reminder to like, subscribe, change your notifications so that you see it all the time. So if you click on that bell, make sure it has the little indicators on the side, so it's ringing so that you get us. But then also, you know, he's got some stickers. He's got some t-shirts.
And definitely at 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a bunch of t-shirts and stickers and stuff like that, sending them out to people. So let's go ahead, let's get that journey to 1,000 subscribers. We're at like 760 as of today that we're recording this video. So whenever you see it online, you can kind of compare how long it's taken me to edit the video.
Make some
content
and be excited about it and learn about cars, and it's really cool and it's so much fun. It's
a ton of fun. I think that's gonna be it. We're not gonna keep you any longer. So yeah, until next time, guys, peace out.
Bye.